Okay, welcome to Engineering and Robotics 1. I see a lot of students with their maglevs. They've followed some of the example tutorials that I gave, but you have a machine here that doesn't really change the direction of force. You have a machine part which slides. This piece slides. You have a piece that's rotating, but there's nothing that's kind of transferring this force of this bar pushing in to make this go up. There's no collision that's happening. So I want to show you how maybe we could make this into something that when this gets pushed in, it would push this piece up and flip it. So we can edit pieces by double clicking the part over on the left. Okay, and then what it does is it shades out all the other parts, and it actually went to the part studio here. And now I can kind of edit things in this. That what I can do is I can click extrude, and I can try to select this surface area, and I can make it, I want to remove part of it. Okay, and let's see. I want to remove up to next. So it's going to go right to the next surface area on the top, and I press check. Okay, so when I change that part, change it so I can look at that. Okay, so change this other part back here because they are both copies of the same part. Okay, now let me try to make this piece taller. This is part 5. I'm going to go in here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to find this piece over here. It's this piece here. So I'm going to double click to go inside of the sketch here. And where is it? Okay, let's see. To push this top, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a line from this midpoint, and I'm going to go up to here, and I'm going to press check, and I'm going to click. Maybe that was not on that. So what I have to do is I have to go into this cut tool, and I need to cut this line out so that it's one surface area, and then I can press check. And now I can go to the assembly and see what happens here. Okay, so now I have a humongous wedge here. Okay, so this will, when this slides in, it will maybe push, there'll be a collision here. Okay, where we'll hit this. They can't go into each other, right? So I can change this. I can change this part here and look at the angle that is in this, right? I can use this dimension tool. If I click this line and this line here, I can say, I want this to be only 20 degrees, right? So you can test different things. You can also go into here, we might say, I want this piece here to have a constraints, geometrical constraints, and I want to make that line vertical. Click vertical. I did not like it. I think that my view over here, I'm just crooked, so that's why it's actually horizontal. Then, okay, I'm going to go to my assembly and see what's happening. So maybe I like that. Now remember too, we're going to add a rack and pinion relation for this type of one. If something is rotating because something is sliding, if I want to have a relation with a slider to a rotate, I'm going to use a rack and pinion relation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this slider and this revolutes. Okay. And now I can say, what's the distance per one revolution? So I could say it would be maybe 12 inches per one revolution because I only want it to turn a very little bit, right? And I actually want to make it go the other direction. So you can double click this and you can change some of the things in it. Now, I could say, I could set limits and say where I want it to, I see